Given triangle ABC, prove that triangle ABC does not have more than one obtuse angle. Since I'm not proving something specific about triangle ABC, I'm going to use indirect proof. If I'm using indirect proof, I'm going to assume that the opposite is true. So I'm going to assume that triangle ABC does have more than one obtuse angle. So, if triangle ABC has more than one obtuse angle, then let's say that the measure of angle A is greater than 100 or 90 degrees. And I'll say that the measure of angle B is greater than 90 degrees. Which means that if I combine these two statements together, if the measure of angle A is greater than 90 degrees and the measure of angle B is greater than 90 degrees, then the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B has to be greater than 180 degrees. Because something greater than 90 plus another something greater than 90 would have to be greater than 180 degrees. So, we know that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle add up to be 180 degrees. So I have the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C equals 180. Since this inequality that I created up here has A plus B by itself, I'm going to subtract the measure of angle C from both sides. So the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B has to be equal to the measure of 180 degrees minus the measure of angle C. So if I take the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B, notice it's the same in both the inequality and the equation. So I'm going to substitute 180 minus the measure of angle C in, and say 180 minus the measure of angle C has to be greater than 180. And so now, by logic, I could tell you right now that this statement is false. Because if I take 180 and subtract something, that number is not going to be greater than 180. So, since I have proved the opposite, triangle ABC does not have more than one obtuse angle, or does have more than one obtuse angle, since I proved that opposite to be false, that means that the original statement has to be true.